Hello, everybody. It's your boy Alex from Hidden Shadows of the Secret Chamber, a movie review podcast. For first-time listeners, we are primarily a kung fu movie review podcast, but as we've grown and continue to watch more and more movies, we've branched out into mainstream movies and indie films, and have had the pleasure of doing a few startup movies that were making pushes for film festivals, and it was an honor. Today, me and my co-hosts Nakonsy and Khan, aka June, aka Junior, aka we have so many names for him, I can't keep count. I hope you'll know who we're referring to during the podcast when you're listening to. Anyway, today we're bringing to the podcast dinner table a beautiful Korean film named Parasite. This movie was amazing. It had a Quentin Tarantino-esque vibe to it because the director of this film, Jun Ho Bong, masterfully built tension all throughout the movie, like through very slice of life moments. And those kind of moments should be normal moments, but for some reason in this movie, they had you on the edge of your seat. But I won't go into much more detail. All I will say is that this movie did so well in American movie theaters on limited release that it's now being shown everywhere. So do yourself a favor. First, listen to this podcast, and then go watch this amazing movie. If you do like this podcast, please share it with your friends and leave us a 5-star review, and I will make sure to read it in the next introductions. Today we have no comment, but I will have a tidal wave of comments to read on the next episode. If you say it, it will manifest itself. Or whatever Gary Vee people say. Okay, enjoy the episode.
Doing the old man book. I hate it when I forget my passwords. Here, let's figure it out together. Let's see if you can figure out my secret password answers to my secret password questions.
I would suck Peter Parker's pee-pee. That's the password. So you can go like.
Yep, he's right on that one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He is highly correct.
That way you can give pee-pee's pee-pee the pee-pee.
All right, this is a great segment. Okay, go ahead. Trying to guess Nakonsy's secret questions.
Everybody's kung fu fighting.
Go ahead.
I can't give you my secret questions.
No, that was the answer for it.
Okay, so one of my security questions is, if you had a lair, where would your lair be?
But it's spelled incorrectly. The security question is spelled layer as in Layer, like layers of fear, Alex.
Superman Solitude of Fortress. Oh, did I get it?
Fortress of Solitude.
Yeah. How
You're
you know
so
I like the
close.
cold.
Fortress of Solitude. What did I say?
Yeah.
Solitude of Fortress?
You said Solitude of Fortress.
That's
like,
how tired I am.
that's-
And I said it with
I
such
am-
confidence, too.
Solitude of Fortress. You know, Solitude.
Fortress of Solitude, was that right? Or was
Yeah.
it the Batcave?
It was secretly a mixture of both.
Whoa. So a cold cave
Yeah, I'm a fusion monster.
with snowbats.
Yeah, I like it.
Cool. They're
And
snowbats
it-
because they're extra furry and cuddly. Aw.
And Dead Robin's costume. Yeah,
Those are your PJs.
that's right.
It's, it's hilarious. Next question.
What Pokemon are you? This is a security question from the computer asking me. So the
I'm
computer is
pretty
speaking
sure
to
your
me directly.
answer is not the actual Pokemon that you are, but your answer is the lyric, because the question is what kind of Pokemon are you, and your answer is the lyric. How do you do the things you do?
Nope.
Oh, damn it!
Brock.
Nope.
That's not even a Pokemon.
Sand
He looks like a Pokemon.
Sandslash.
Nope.
Is it one of the
no.
original 150?
Yeah. Come
Oh.
on, guys.
Okay.
Come
So
on. There's only
it's-
2 that I love.
Oh, really?
Charizard, Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan.
Come on. You're killing me here.
What type is it?
I just named all 3 of his favorite Pokemon.
It's a bipedal human.
No.
So then I just named both.
No, I just
Bipedal
kidding.
human.
I'm just kidding. It's
Brock.
Come on, you know this. Come on, guys.
I know your favorite Pokemon?
Yeah, you have to know this.
Charmeleon.
Nope.
Huh. Give me an element or give me the type of Pokemon it is. Is it grass?
It's a fighting one.
Oh,
Come on.
Hitmonchan.
Close. Close.
Hitmonlee?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, you already said it. Okay. Well, that has been the Nakonsy security questions.
What a wonderful.
It was
Wait.
wonderful bit.
I hope nobody tries to hack into my stuff now. They know the answers to my security questions.
Oh shit! Oh,
Oh, man.
it should be fine. It should.
Okay.
We're all right.
I think it'll be okay. What,
No, you're
what are they gonna take?
immediately- Yeah, that's what I
My
was gonna
$5
say.
on ice.
Like, are they just you're assuming that they're evil hackers and not good hackers?
Yeah.
Like, if they're good hackers, they can hack your stuff
Yeah,
and then leave you stuff.
I'm
I
pretty
hope
sure
that they look. I hope they look at my account and like feel sadness, and then like put a little bit extra in there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I feel
with a
like
little
they're
note.
like Mr. Robot, pretty much.
Yeah,
I
they
think,
should leave it,
I think he
leave
listens
a
to this
tip note.
podcast.
Mr. Robot.
Yeah.
I hope so.
I hope so too. What's up, man?
Yeah.
Hey.
And then I hope he sings Bohemian Rhapsody,
Whoa.
because you know it's the same universe, right?
Yeah. No. Yeah.
No,
Absolutely.
it's not.
It is.
What?
It's
Mr.
not.
Robot is the same universe as the Bohemian Rhapsody biopic of Queen.
Right. And he fakes his death.
It can't be because Freddie Mercury never died.
Exactly. And then he waits
So it's
until
literally
the world...
it can't be the same universe when it's reality.
How can
That's
it-
what I'm saying.
How can it not be?
It's-
Because he waited until the world needed him again, and then he came back. Freddy came back as Mr. Robot because the world needed him.
That's right.
All right. Welcome everybody
All right.
to Hidden Shadows of the Secret Chamber. We are a movie review podcast, and today we are reviewing the wonderful and powerful movie called Parasite. But first of all, let me introduce you to the guys. My name is Alex.
My name is Junior.
Why do you guys struggle?
No,
so
I was
much
just
to
wondering
introduce
how long
yourselves?
you would how long until you would break when I'm making weird faces to the microphone.
That's what I'm talking about,
That is the
dude.
thing. We are 78 episodes in, and you guys introducing yourselves is still a weird thing. Like you guys are like,
that's how we keep it wholesome. Content. We don't have the egos of like,
Dude.
y'all already fucking know who it is. Let's get into this shit.
you guys are like
no,
you guys are like dogs with doorknobs. Like you know what they do. You just you don't know how to no opposable thumbs to do it. Who's the third guest or third host that we have with us?
They already know who he is. He don't need no introduction.
Junior,
Let's get in.
How many times do I have to tell you? We always have to treat it like we have new listeners coming in. Hey, new listener, thank you for listening and for putting up with Junior's shenanigans.
Now that's Nakonsy over there.
Thanks, guys. Thanks.
Alrighty, and we reviewed the Korean film Parasite. It did. First of all, it was only being released at first in select movie theaters, and then it did so fucking well in the U.S. that it was released in all nationwide, all theaters.
Yeah, nationwide. It has a 99% on Rotten Tomatoes 8.5 out of 10 on IMDb and 95% on Metacritic.
So, even though like we've talked about this a lot a lot of times before, where it's like you do like if you're gonna, you should be formulating your own opinion or your own interest based off of what else everybody else is saying in terms of like reviews. But also, you shouldn't be like taking it as gospel, because like IMDb putting it at 8.5, and then you said Metacritic had it at 95 or 97.
Yeah.
Like, those are both like just two very different sites for a lot of stuff, like a lot of different content.
Yep.
And then Rotten Tomatoes had what again?
99%.
99.
Which is weird
So-
because Rotten Tomatoes is usually like very haterish.
That's what I was trying to like. That's
They
what I was leaning
are.
into. Is that like
They are.
A lot
They're
of
like,
Rotten Tomatoes.
everything sucks. Everything sucks.
Oh, same old thing. What are they using?
then-
Actors and cameras in this movie? Been done before.
What? Another explosion? Huh, fucking garbage bananas.
Garbage. But yeah, like if a Rotten Tomato viewer, like critic, is actually ever going to listen to this podcast, I'm gonna throw shade at them, like, because
So
a
watch
lot
out.
of a lot of those reviews, like, just do not match audience reviews at all.
You know what I do like
You
though?
know?
I like that the critics, 99% of the critics enjoyed this film, but also 93% of the audience enjoyed this film as well.
Yeah.
For a while, I thought we were only like American audiences were only going to like every single Fast and the Furious movie.
Yeah, right? Good job, American audiences. Honestly, like, for setting the bar a little higher in your quality of movie that you're watching.
Not that there's anything wrong with a no thinking action movie. It's still entertaining. I still enjoyed Hobbs and Shaw. But when you really think about filmmaking, Parasite, definitely.
Yeah, it's good to have like the quality. It's just like a diet, man. You can't just eat all California burritos, bro. You gotta have some good food, some good clean food in there.
But really, though, especially this review is late. We watched Parasite before we reviewed Rigor Mortis.
Yes.
We watched it a couple weeks ago.
For you and you and I to like, you and I recorded Rigor Mortis after Parasite, and looking back at it, like, Parasite was already a movie that I wanted to watch immediately after we finished it, and then I spooked the shit out of myself watching Rigor Mortis, and now I'm like, do I really want to watch a spooky ass movie? Parasite's really crazy. That was really good. That was a piece of art, but it was also terrifying when it finally got terrifying.
All right.
I mean, I've definitely been a lot jumpier for the past like week or so in my house.
Which I love you. I apologize that we put you through something so terrible. But also, like, can you imagine all of the horror games I have already for us to just play casually?
Oh God, I don't know, man.
I got some crazy fun facts for this film.
Go ahead.
So the budget of this film was $11 million, and not a lot.
That's a little, I think.
That's a small budget film.
That
And-
it is a little. Don't get our egos checked. Like,
The box office currently is at 109.1 million,
Oh damn, they did it,
and it's only going more. It's only going higher.
man.
Yeah,
That's crazy. Good for them.
yeah.
Low overhead,
this-
big net profit.
Yeah, huge net profit.
I mean, like, realistically, how often in the last 10 years have movies like comfortably made their initial pay in?
All Marvel movies.
Yeah. That's a lot of Marvel movies. I use 10 years as a big number too. But yeah, like for I guess realistically we'd have to go over like the other works that the director and art actors may have participated in and made, but this was like a really I felt like it had so little promotion done for it, and then like literally the week before we had said we were gonna go see it, it was popping all over Facebook and all over like the place.
That's because of me, though. The reason why you saw it all over Facebook was because I constantly shared it.
I saw it on my YouTube feed randomly, and I was like, "Oh, this looks interesting." So I don't know. I don't know if it's because I have you on Facebook that kind of, it's very possible that all bled in.
Which
together.
is a very different entire tangent of Big Brothering. Big Brother.
Big Brother's Big Brothering us.
Yeah, like I know that I saw them from you because you were sharing them, but also like because of the way Big Brother has everything connected, it was like in the advertisement for it was popping up.
And I shared.
So it's like
I was sharing the trailer multiple times. I was sharing it on our Facebook page. I was sharing it on my Facebook page. I was sharing it to your Facebook
on
page.
Junior's Facebook page.
Yeah.
And then he hacked my Facebook page with my security questions.
And then you saw it on your YouTube, and I saw it on Twitter. And then
That's how
everywhere.
Parasite works.
Yeah, good. Hey, pretty much, Nakonsy, just congratulations on making Parasite so successful in the United States.
Yeah, you're very welcome.
Yeah.
And
And
I got people that would
we gotta-
never really see these kind of films going to the movie theater, and they're like, instead of that Hobbs and Shaw movie, I think I'm going to watch Parasite.
Yeah. It was the right choice.
Yeah.
Now, a little
Later.
background about the movie. I think I can give it like a very like 1 or 2 sentence synopsis. Essentially, it's a poor family in Korea who kind of con their way into getting jobs for a rich family.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
It's pretty much it. And then shit kind of hits the fan somewhere. So,
But they definitely, they need to watch that film.
yeah,
I don't even want to talk about those parts.
what I'm saying, it's like selling it super short. I mean, there's way so much more involved. I really loved how rich every single member of that family was. Like their characters were.
Yeah, you got to really see poor people problems and rich people problems side by side.
Right. And I like how each of the family members in their own unique way was clever. You know what I mean?
They were extremely smart.
And it was like smart for like survival. You kind of get what I'm saying?
Yeah, they were street smart.
When they needed to execute, they seemed like a family. Like the dad seemed like he was very hesitant, right? He seemed like he might, when the pressure was on, he might not execute well. But because of that, like survival instinct that the family had, because no choice, they need to make fucking money. They executed everything well and smoothly to make this con work.
And they worked together.
Yeah.
Like, they had the dad running lines.
That was hilarious. That whole scene was honestly both just amazing storytelling, amazing acting, and like just hilariously toned, because like you were saying, like we're pulling the big con job, but also how do you develop the characters? How do you show that they're working together as a familial unit? Like, oh no, like I'm running lines, I'm an actor.
How about like when the son, because the son was the one who wrote those lines, how like how
he was
into
directing
it
his
he was.
voice act. Yeah,
he was
voice directing. Like
he was telling his dad how to deliver the line. He's like, no, too much. Let's bring it back a little bit.
I like it, but let's try something a little different. I want you to go for something different, Dad.
That'd be hilarious to tell your dad. Right before we go into a family reunion. Okay, this is what you're going to say. Let's try it again.
I don't like how you delivered it.
Yeah.
I get where you were going, but I don't think that's the direction of your character.
You get an E for effort. It's not really who I want you to portray, though. What are you talking about, son? I'm just trying to portray myself. Yeah, nobody wants to see that.
So when we run into, because like we're kind of loosely primarily a kung fu movie review podcast, so we have these things that are called badass moments and what the fuck moments. But when it comes to these types of movies, it's a little tough to nail down what a badass moment is. I do surprisingly have one.
I was trying to rack my brain.
I have
for
so
one.
many.
Like,
oh, okay, great. Okay, here's mine, and it's not really a big reveal. It's just a badass moment in the movie, and that is when Mr. Park and Mrs. Park are sleeping in the living room on the couch when their son decides to camp out in the backyard, and they decide to kind of start things up, start a little couch sex up. And I just wanted to pay Mr. Park some respect for having the balls to just, it's like, yeah, I know we're supposed to be doing the parenting job, but we can mess around
we're
on the
young.
job. Yep. We're hot. That was a good scene. It was fun. It's fun to watch.
I will say, as a follow-up to that like it was really hard for the movie, which I think works in its favor, to like not root for our underdogs who are performing a con job. Like
Right.
like it's a pretty dastardly thing to pull off. But we were like, they have you rooting for them because they show you at the beginning of the movie, like, this is what they're coming from. This is the life they would normally live, you know?
Right. And the Park family, which is the rich family in this case.
Like, they weren't necessarily bad.
No, they weren't, right?
Like,
No,
they were just like a normal family.
Yeah, everybody was good until shit got crazy.
Oh, God.
But everybody was good. One of my favorite parts was when Kim Ki-jung, which is the daughter of Kim Ki-taek. I'm butchering the name.
Is that
But-
the
Okay, we only speak English and these are Korean names.
the Park daughter, Sodam?
No, not her. The Kim daughter. Yeah.
Oh,
well,
okay, right.
It's Kim daughter, but the actress's last name is Park.
Oh, that's so funny, dude.
The character's name, the last name is Kim. She was the art counselor or art behavioral therapist.
Right.
And she was freaking hilarious when she goes, "You have to leave. I don't help my students with parents in the room. We have to really break down what they're thinking in their mind."
It's so funny, like, how different of an approach that she took from her brother. Because her brother was the one who originally, like, set up this job for her. And she took such a art you know what I mean? An art university student, kind of a little stuck up, a little too serious about herself. And she fucking nailed it. Like,
And both of them were blunt, which is fantastic, but their approaches were different. She was more commanding, and he was more, how can I prove to this mom that I am good?
right. Yeah. I like it. What other badass moments do you guys have? That's pretty much it for me.
Not necessarily a badass moment. So I'm gonna save it for I'm gonna save it for the what the fuck moment.
What the fuck moment? Do you guys want to get into the number ratings?
Yeah. We can get into the number ratings.
What you got first, Nakonsy?
Who? Me?
Yeah.
I give
Nakonsy.
this
Who
film...
me is a completely different character.
Oh, man. I really enjoyed this film. I give it a 9 out of 10. The only reason why it's not a 10 out of 10 is because it's not in my like favorite collection.
Right. But
see, 10 out of 10 films for me are films that are my favorite. Those are my favorite films, like in their own genre. I've seen movies like this, and I think that the director did a fantastic job. It's just like I'm not going to turn it on right away. I'll watch it again, maybe in a few more months, but I'm not going to watch it. It's not the film that I would choose to watch every week.
Sure. But it doesn't take away from how good it was and how much of an impact it had on you.
Right.
I'm gonna second that because I feel the exact same way. I give it a 9 out of 10. It was super well done. The actors were fucking just all around just strong, and I love the story writing of it. I love the tragedy of it, and but again, like I'm with you when I have a 10 out of 10, it's because that's either the particular genre or the particular points that for me, want to be hit in a movie. So that's why I would give a movie a 10 out of 10. But this movie was absolutely powerful and absolutely must see. I would recommend it to anybody.
Yeah, I thought this movie was amazing.
Then we are all agreed.
Are we all in agreement?
'Tis a 9 out of 10.
Just so people understand,
Yeah.
the way the director could basically communicate with the audience and get the whole audience to react certain ways with certain scenes was phenomenal.
Yeah, right?
Last time I saw an audience laugh and then gasp was when I was watching Jordan Peele's Us.
God, I still haven't been.
Which, that film, to me, is a 10 out of 10.
That's crazy.
That I can watch that movie every week.
Really?
Yeah.
But
That's
also,
crazy.
Nakonsy's made of sterner stuff than you and I, Alex.
He for sure is.
He likes to torture himself and find the joy in that.
That's kind of like where my head is at. He's a little bit of a masochist, or it's bone conditioning. I don't know which one it is. Like,
It's probably both.
probably both. But okay, so that was our number ratings. Do we have any what the fuck moments? I do, but do you guys have any that you would like to?
I want to open up with
Go
my
for it.
personal what the fuck moment was what's his name? He literally was like, I'm like at the beginning of the movie, he's like, I'm gonna go. And I mean, like, you know, you and I have been really close friends for a long time. I know your family's in a hard spot. There's this job opportunity, but don't do anything because I want to fuck their daughter. I'm going to go to the States and learn.
Yeah,
and then,
his
like,
homie.
Right? And then, like, you never hear a thing from him, really. Like, you don't hear from him at all because the job is going on. And I don't, like it's been 2 weeks since we've seen this movie.
Yeah,
Right.
he did
Right?
say he was going to study abroad.
Okay.
Yeah, but like,
So-
how long does that last, right?
Like, how long was the movie? How long was that con job going on for with supposedly zero contact to this girl that he was into?
He couldn't be. He had to wait to come back. He couldn't be in contact with her because then they would get a weird idea.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, this is my what the fuck moment is because, okay, so he can't do that. But then we have the son. I can't remember his name right now. I figure one of you guys would have the the
son?
IMDb open.
Kiwoo.
Yeah.
Kiwoo. Yeah.
Yeah. He straight up gets in there.
Yeah, that was messed up.
That's what I mean. Like, this condenses into a big "what the fuck is going on" moment for me. Is like, your homie gave you this job when you were down, told you he was into the girl, left, and then you end up going for the girl.
Dude, so you know what's funny? That actually leads into my what the fuck moment because yeah, first of all, that's not a good homie. That's just kind of like, hey bro, be cool, please don't. Like I like this girl, I want to get with her. Can you not? Please?
And he got him a job.
And I'm gonna give you a job, but can you not? Okay? And he did. And also, the fucked up thing about that is that he brings in his whole family under alternate identities, and now he starts talking about, hey, I think we're gonna get married. And it's just like, bro, you can't do that. Like, what are you gonna have to do when you want to introduce the parents? Oh, don't worry, got that all figured out.
We can hire new actors. Yeah, like
hire actors. Yeah, like how this you don't see, and that's like I think that was a nod from the director. Like, hey, don't worry, guys, things are gonna start to get fucked up. All right, about now.
For me, the thing about all that was also like, taking us out of the movie a little bit. I was wondering like what kind of crazy cultural differences go on outside of America. Right?
Yeah. I was wondering about that too.
Like, small tangent, but like studies in Japan, and this is ad lib, so like you can't take it like 100%. But like you get what I'm trying to say is that like psychologists say that a son's first love is his mother, which is the Oedipus complex or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Like that makes sense as a complex, and also there's a whole bunch of other things that leads into, but like then you have this level of like what kind of psychology of a cultural difference is going on right here? Like,
right.
Like,
what do you mean?
Like my tangent right now is like going about like the psychology of the Oedipus complex in Japan.
Right.
Like you can see a lot of other results based off of that, right? And then like cultural difference is, in America we joke about rednecks fucking their sisters and incest and shit.
Yes.
Right? Which leads me to what is like the Korean cultural difference that like this made it into the plot. This whole subplot of like, no, we can just hire actors to replace our parent. Like that's what I was like trying to go for. Cultural differences are very strange, and the psychology of them is very weird.
You mean like,
Big
okay,
tangent.
so like that's just a thing you do. Like people
that's
just hire actors and actresses to play the family members.
That's
like a
that's
cultural
what
norm.
I was like. That's what I was trying to. There we go.
Yeah,
Thank you for
okay.
reiterating that. You don't have to edit out any of the babbling, by the way.
No.
But like, cause like they just hire actors to do stuff. Like that's part of why this is on my mind. Is like he very nonchalantly, like, explained that the sister, whose fake name was Jessica, which is the name that sticks in my mind, like she had a job where she would go to other people's weddings as a hired actor to, right?
Yeah.
So that's what I mean by like this is a somewhat normal thing.
Dude, you know what? Like, remember The Farewell? How
It's
they hire actors and actresses to cry hard at funerals. Remember that?
Yeah.
That's their good
See,
tangent.
I got you,
right
buddy.
now.
I got you.
In America, they're known as escort services, but they're just hired to play a role.
Oh, shit.
It's the same thing.
It's just for a different function.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which again, cultural differences. Like in America, when you say escort, in most Western places, when you say escort, it generally leads to prostitution.
Yeah. Well, not only that, like, I don't know that people will openly talk about the hiring the actors and actresses for those roles or whatever. Or yeah, they'll talk more openly about that than somebody who might talk openly about like an escort.
Right.
You dig? But no,
This
that's
has been a
really
really big cultural cultural differences tangent.
no, that was fun. Consy, did you have a what the fuck moment?
The ending.
Jesus, dude, so devastating.
When you're like, oh
That
man,
was-
we're gonna get a happy ending. Oh, just kidding.
Nah. We were in that movie for so long. I'm like, there's no way this is gonna be a happy
I wasn't
ending.
expecting a happy ending, not from a Korean film.
Yeah, but like the level of the ending that they gave us, I was just like, so pretty much the entire movie up until that point was like just the roller coaster climbing up, maybe a little bit of like little wee dips here and there, to keep you excited, and then
Sure.
keeps climbing a little bit more, and then all of a sudden it was like, this is the longest roller coaster fall I've ever been on. What is going on? My God.
We are underground right now. This is how fucking long this roller coaster fall is.
I'm pretty sure people aren't supposed to feel G-forces of this caliber for this long.
This
You
can't
know-
be good for me.
This fall, actually, this whole year has been good movie after good movie.
We got some good ones coming up. And you guys just watched Motherless Brooklyn.
Oh
And we-
shit, 10 out of 10.
Yeah, and we got no, save that for the pod.
Yeah,
And then we
We're doing a
got
pod for it?
Huh?
We're doing a pod for it?
Maybe.
maybe we'll try. But anyways, anything else we want to add on before we wrap this
Yes.
hot
yes.
dog and bacon?
We need to tell people what to watch that's coming out soon.
Oh, what our list is?
Yes. Well, not what our list is, but things that they should keep an eye out for.
Okay, go.
All right. Let's see. You need to watch The Lighthouse with William Dafoe and Robert Pattinson. Also
Not be
need to
mistaken
watch
for William DeFriend.
Jojo Rabbit.
Oh, I'm actually excited for that.
Let's see. Yeah, those are all currently out. Also, if you love Janelle Monáe, which I love Janelle Monáe, you need to check out the film Harriet, which is about Harriet Tubman. And
yeah,
then
that's gonna be a good one.
Black and Blue is getting good reviews. They have the lead of the film is this amazing badass female who is like crazy doing all her stunts and action scenes.
And it looks pretty intense, dude. That movie, it looks like it's brutal. So yeah, good on her for doing her own stunts.
And those movies are already out. The coming soon. Let me hit you with the coming soon real quick. Oh, besides Motherless Brooklyn, everybody needs to watch that film.
I don't even know if
Motherless
they
Brooklyn,
can.
I can watch it again. Like I want to watch it with you, Alex.
Sure. Yeah, we'll make that shit happen for sure.
This
Well-
week,
Uh-huh.
this week, Doctor Sleep comes out, which is going to be a
Fuck that.
fantastic movie.
In a big way.
Then, for a good time where you don't have to think, but you can enjoy, just an action movie directed by Elizabeth Banks, is Charlie's Angels.
Damn.
A film with Matt Damon and Christian Bale, Ford versus Ferrari. I can't wait to watch that film. Then we got Chadwick Boseman, the Black Panther himself, directed by the Russo brothers of the Avengers, Infinity War, and Endgame, 21 Bridges, which is
like, you should honestly just at least watch the trailer, because his American English accent is like, dang.
It's just gonna be a good time.
Which leads into follow us at the Twitter, right, Alex? Where I can tweet about where I will, where we're promoting San Diego Asian Film Festival right now. The Instagram, what's the Instagram, Alex?
So the Twitter and the Instagram are the same, at HSTSC33. And then you can find us on Facebook at Hidden Shadows of the Secret Chamber. And then, yeah, thank you guys for listening. I hope you guys go to catch Parasite. Keep an eye on the Twitter and the Instagram. We're going to be announcing the movies that we'll be reviewing for November. And follow our other podcasts, Sidetracked Podcasts.
Say it in Spanish for those guys.
Also, Desviado Podcast. So we release a English podcast every Wednesday, and then a Spanish podcast the alternating Wednesdays. So
4 episodes a month, and 2 of them is in Spanish, a language I can't understand.
It's tough, but it's so much fun. So I hope you guys go and listen to that. We're in the middle of a November challenge, fitness and diet, and I'm so hungry and I'm so sore.
And he's so tired because we kept him up late, and we were ranting because me and Nakonsy don't have the time to discuss things.
This is kind of like, guys, those of you listening, this is kind of like the hangout time that we get with each other. So,
yeah, you're really hanging out with us.
Pretty much, and it's nice. But yeah, thanks again for listening, and peace.